This is probably a good place to show how to find a reef again.
Absolutely.
Where we could line up with one of those buildings in the background,
right.
And we could, I don't know, hide a shell, I guess.
There's a piece of shell.
Okay.
I'm going to set it up on edge. So
Okay.
we can distinguish it from other pieces of shell.
All right.
Somebody walking down the beach don't kick it. Let me see here what I can use for marks. I see one.
So you're lining up with something.
I'm lining up. There's a palm tree in that gap there.
Yeah, I see.
Behind it, way in the distance, there's another tree.
Yeah.
When you head this way, you can see it. Head that way, you can see the top. That's one.
Okay. That's in one direction.
And
yeah, you find a second one just as a double check.
yeah, I'm going to change something a little bit just to make it nice and easy. I'm walking on this line. So
Right.
Right.
Keeping that line.
And,
There's a nice lineup, I think, with that flag and
That's
the
what I'm
edge.
gonna use.
Oh, I see.
But the flagpole, the tip of the flagpole, right on the corner of that building.
That's
And this
right.
other one is on.
There's the
So I put
flagpole is on the edge of the building.
the shell in the sand.
Whereas if we're over here, the flagpole is not on the edge of the building.
And when you
So all I have to do is I have to line these two up, and there it is.
and that should be right in line with the shell.
That's right.
Now I can walk away.
And you're in line with that one.
Nope, I walk away.
Oh, I
away
see.
from that line.
Okay.
And I'm going to, without looking down, I'm going to go back to the point where, tell me if I step on the shell. There's no other way to say anything.
All right.
It ought to be between my feet.
You're absolutely right. There it is.
There it is. And what you've really done is this. You have 2 points. That's that far distant telephone pole, and this is the palm tree. You only draw one straight line through any 2 points. You look up here, the flag, tip of the flagpole on the corner of that building are 2 more points. Here, you can only draw one straight line through those 2 points. There's where I had the shell. It's just basic geometry. 2 points make a straight line. 2 straight lines can only cross at 1 point. If that's the reef instead of a shell, and what you're using is a water tower and the corner of a building and an antenna and the elevator box on another building up somewhere, shores out here in that face. You can line those points up out here and then come back and land right on the reef, or your favorite lobster hole, or your favorite fishing spot, or where you dropped your anchor or outboard motor where it fell off the boat and the anchor line broke or something. If you keep track at that time, you can come right back and pick it up.
I bet this would work in mountains too if you had a favorite campsite.
Yeah, big problem there is it's hard to find 2 objects. This technique works great along here where you've got buildings along the coast and antennas and water towers and so forth behind it. Down in the Keys it's not so good because everything's in a long straight line on the islands.
That's a good point.
There's nothing behind it.
Right.
There you use a different technique. There, down in the Keys, You have your coast out here, your island out here,
Right.
and your spot that you're interested in is out here.
Okay.
There's a marina down here with a big elevator, with a big a box on the top of it. And there's an antenna down here on the airport, or something like that. You measure this angle
Oh.
between these two. And then, if you want to be absolutely sure, you take another island up here, and it's got a thing on it, and you measure that angle as well. Now you have these two angles, you know what they are, and you go out and you set on this angle, and then you move whichever way you have to go, maintaining this angle. For example, the same angle, let's see if I can draw it.
Oh, I see. It would have to be parallel.
You gotta maintain the same angle.
Right.
But if you do it carefully, you can do it. Use a hand-bearing compass, and with a hand-bearing compass, instead of using the angles, you just remember this angle on the hand-bearing compass, and that puts you on this line. And then you shoot on this one down here with a hand-bearing compass, and that puts you on this line, and you be going in and out on this line till that one makes.
Sure.
Exactly right. And then your hand-bearing compass probably puts you in like this, and the marks that I showed you earlier, straight lines, put you much closer like that.
Right.